So happy new year. So leo tunatoka Mombasa. Stevo ataenda kusalimia mafans wetu wengine hapo kidogo before ende alale hapo Blackstar. So kama una mpango pitia huko.
Hawana, waambie tuwapitie.
Jana tumesikia the amount that Stevo was not paid from appearing at that gig vile walitumia brand ya Stevo ku hype the gig with Ruga, that since he was not paid, wewe jana jioni with the CMG team you called Stevo and you paid him whatever was being owed to him, na ukamwambia sare hiyo story yote ya nini sofa that he should not mention sofa anywhere kwa sababu now you've cleared everything.
Yeah, nilimwambia it's because when a friend is stressed, you know, you have to be there. Stevo has come through. Vitu zote tumefanya, you know, amekuja. Like when we did the collab, the amount was extremely little.
So
and
maybe
me, it's the honestly nikasema acha stress, you know, need to go, it's a holiday. You know, hakuna shida, you could have asked me for the same amount of money in your jalipwa. So tukaisettle.
So roughly how much are we talking about?
Siwezi sema figure, haikuwa pesa mingi.
Roughly give us a range, like between how much to how much?
I won't give a range, just look at it that, you know, tulikuwa Mombasa 50 of us, tulikuwa Jacaranda, and whatever Stevo was owed, pretty much ataingelipa lunch yetu ya one day.
Yo, what's up guys, ndani ya Tumbili TV. Bado tuko Mombasani hapa courtesy of CMG Records. Tuko hapa na Mavo on the beat. The guy behind all the hits hapo hivyo, na the whole project, the reason why we are in Mombasa, the collabo with among them Stevo Simple Boy, mziki za Dogo Skills, na hapa kando yake on his right hapo tuko na boss CMG CEO Des mwenyewe Steve Desmond. Guys, the reason why tuko hapa because of so many things. One of them, you confirm juzi story ya Stevo Simple Boy kukuja Mombasani na basi, na pia the other reason tuko hapa ni Mavo na Des wenyewe wameingilia kati, wamekuwa suspected, ndio watu ambao wana insight Stevo Simple Boy awachane na management yake. Inakuaje? Alafu hapo kando pia tuko na mzee mzima Dogo Skills, msanii ambaye amemshirikisha pale among them Simple Boy. So Mavo na Mdosi, kwanza mconfirm history yote kwanza, what's happening? Kwa sababu kwa statement ya Stevo anasema the reason why he came to Mombasa was not because of the Sofa event with Ruga, it's because of the shoot.
Hiyo ni kweli, because when we were planning the shoot, the event kama ilikuwa confirmed, it wasn't confirmed that time. So we had all the arrangements, you know, tukangalia logistics. So the plan was to do charity. The plan was to fanya charity, you know, like one of the biggest charity, and also one of the biggest road trip, where tunachukua at least 30-50 people, and literally during the road trip, you know, content creators, you know, kila mtu anachukua content. So that was pretty much the plan, and a couple of days, you know, before ni kuje, that's when Dogo akaniambia, by the way, Stevo yuko na collab. Then a day before I flew, ndo akasema ile collabo, it was, you know, ilikuwa hype, haikuwa collabo, but Stevo yuko na show. Mimi nikasema it's fine, you know, everything is still on plan. Tutaingia Mombasa, tukifika Mombasa tutamaliza shoot and then we will all drive, 50 of us will all drive to your show and support Stevo.
So the allegations zenye ziko ni because as per now Stevo has a problem with his management, which is MIB, Men in Business. Na this is a record label, CMG Records. The allegations that are there is that you want to absorb Stevo Simple Boy. Na pia as we speak right now, just in sijui you can confirm this that umemlipia the bill that was supposed to be paid by whatever was supposed to be paid by Sofia. You've cleared everything. I don't know, with some something on top. Ini kitu chini ya maji tu, chini ya carpet. Can you confirm that?
Ni kweli. Even before all this happened, Stevo made an appearance to become Blackstar. Made an appearance for the album launch. And we agreed, and I remember your time nilikuwa nimechoka, nilikuwa na jet lag, and the manager waited, and that's why tulifika launch late because nilikuwa nimechoka. But then when they told me the figure, nikasema this is reasonable. Nikaongeza kitu juu just for their professionalism, and that's how our friendship started. Tukapanga stories Mombasa. And hata kukuja Mombasa, hiyo story ati alikuwa kwa basi. My entire team walikuwa basi, tulikuwa na a couple of V8s, a TX and so many other cars. But me, it's because it's been so many years, sijakaa kwa basi. So nikasema na tulikuwa na watoi, which part of them ni watoi wako under umbrella ya Jalango. So I was like, let me ride in the bus, at least ni bona watoi, like the dancers and stuff. So everything went as planned. Tuka stop Mtitwandei every time. That's always my stop point, right? Tukakula and then tukaendelea na safari mpaka tukafika Diani. So
hii ingine ya juzi, because hiyo vita yake na Sofia, jana tumesikia the amount that Stevo was not paid from appearing at that gig, vile walitumia brand ya Stevo ku hype the gig with Ruga, that since he was not paid, wewe jana jioni with the CMG team you called Stevo and you paid him whatever was being owed to him, na ukamwambia sare hiyo story yote ya Sofia, that he should not mention Sofia anywhere kwa sababu now you've cleared everything.
Nilimwambia it's because when a friend is stressed, you have to be there. Stevo has come through. Vitu zote tumefanya, amekuja, like when we did the collab, the amount was extremely little.
So
and
maybe
me, it's the honesty. Nikasema acha stress, need to go. It's a holiday. Hakuna shida. You could have asked me for the same amount of money in your jalipwa. So tukai settle.
So roughly how much are we talking about?
Siwezi sema figure, haikuwa pesa mingi.
Roughly give us a range, like between how much to how much?
I won't give a range. Just look at it that tulikuwa Mombasa, 50 of us, tulikuwa Jacaranda, and whatever Stevo was owed, pretty much hata ingelipa lunch yetu ya one day.
Must be a lot of money. Stevo sasa ni kama kwa mafutani sana. Mavu,
Mungu anasaidia.
Mavu, you are one if not the only producer ambaye anashughulikia Paradise, the album, which Stevo is in it, and you've also produced most of Stevo's hit songs. Wewe inasemekana bro, wewe unajua Stevo vizuri sana, and kuna allegations from a comment ya Mtumba Man pale Nairobi Gossip. seems you know a lot of things zenye umekanyagia we kama Mavo. We najua ni producer. Can you produce some of
you produce some of the information.
Yeah,
but
man.
The thing is, I think this thing is something very simple, as my boss anasema.
Yeah.
Guys are just complicating it for nothing.
Yeah.
I've known Stevo for a while, a few months. I love that boy.
Yeah.
And then if you know me very well, me huwezi nipata mambo za mtandao. I don't really do that. Yeah, so Mtumba man, he knows there's a lot to do with issues of management and everything and all that. But nilisikia yes that we are trying to sabotage, to break MIB, we absorb Stevo and all that, which I don't think is a big issue.
Yeah.
Story ya Stevo na management na nini, it's not the first time.
Yeah.
It's something that has been happening, and maybe ni one person amesleep. We'll see how to solve it. Stevo is a good friend.
Yeah.
And to be extremely honest, like a couple of years back kuna wasanii walikuja penye niko hawakulipwa. I even almost lost a friend who was the promoter then, and I paid them. Wanajua, I paid them whatever they were not paid. Nilitoka the event nikapatwa na lala kwa gari nikawalipa. Most
this
of them
story,
don't,
by the way.
they don't talk to me now, unajua. But
where was the event? Kwa sababu ni kama story nimesikia. New Jersey in the US.
Niliwalipa, nikawapeleka dinner, nikawapeleka club, wakaenjoy, wakapanda ndege, wakarudi. And for me, that's what we want to happen, because pia wanajua you going to a show and not being paid. It's not pretty, Yeah, it makes you feel bad. So we are not trying to absorb anyone, right? And you can tell that a lot of artists were in Java, they are signed by other. We are working with other labels, right? If this thing was handled differently, already tulikuwa hapa, the amount of money that they are talking about, it's very little, right? We planned to put at least 10 cars and 50 people to go to that show. And I specifically asked, can you find a table for us hapo mbele? Right? That was the plan. Until hizi mavurutano zikaanza, then I'm like,
so you had bought the tickets specifically to go and watch Stevo Simple Boy perform?
The ticket wasn't bought yet, but the issue started when we were en route.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, sikuskia. I asked. We didn't care where we are going, whether it's Miami or North Coast. So in deciding, wakasema iko sawa, kuna gari I got specifically a Kafusti. Nikasema hii gari itakupeleka, but I would love to also go to that show. And I was like, well, tutatoka si wote tukimaliza shoot tuende, and then we go back to Miami.
Hapo vurugu ilianza, so to some point tuka-cancel kwenda huko. Because kulikuwa na sasa, from the phone calls and everything, too much disrespect.
Remember, Steve had left the morning that we had to do the shoot. He had left.
He had to leave. They sent
walimkujia around I think it was 5 in the morning.
Somewhere in the morning.
No, nikasema ni sawa, najua ni pressure. It's not him. And the next day tukakutana.
So Mavo, kuna hiyo comment yako hapo kwa Nairobi Gossip. And Mavo, there are some things you're trying to kuhepa, because from your comment, from comment ya Mtumba man, which I saw even tagged Dez and Dogo, what mentioned pale. I don't know if you saw the comment from Mtumba man.
Okay, the thing is, Mtumba man has been trying so much. This boy apate genuine help. Because he knows what the boy has been going through.
The help was there, na MIB ka come through.
Always being blocked by somebody.
Okay.
And even when, I think the same person, when he noticed we are with Steve and with Stevo, he knew definitely these guys are gonna snatch Steve. We were not even about snatching something. So that's the problem. Whenever somebody comes in to try and help, there are guys, what Mtumba is talking about, there are guys that have tried to come and help. They are not, they don't care about Steve, signing Steve or whatever, just to help him. elevate his life, empower him.
Yeah.
Correct.
But the other party thinks that it's a
The party in this
competition.
case is the management.
The management, which I think is that guy, that
Vaga.
Yes. Yeah, so I think that's his main problem. And this is, I think, something that has contributed to Stevo's growth slowing down.
Okay.
You know, because anytime something happened, I took Stevo, the last 3 or 4 hit songs that Stevo have, I'm the one who did them.
Yeah.
The first shows Stevo ever did in a club, I'm the one who organized it.
Yeah.
And then the rest, you know. But it reached a point, because some guys are asking me that Mavo knows something, that's why you've not been posting Steve as much as you used to do.
Yeah.
It's because I realized the tension, then I decided to go back.
Yeah.
And let them, solve their issues within their in-house issues, which has become difficult. This is just something that was waiting to blow.
Correct.
And now it has blown. So the main thing is what's the way forward, so that it's not back and forth.
And it's not too late to fix it.
Yeah.
So we Mavo, you are uncomfortable from vile unajua situation Stevo ako.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with the management in yako ama what's your take on his current management?
His current management. First of all, the problem is there's conflict within the management.
Okay.
For now, they are divided. It's 2 sides.
Okay.
And who suffers the most? The
Msanii.
artist. Yes. The artist in the suffer. And me, I don't even care about the management. What I care about is Stevo, because I know him. That boy is very innocent.
He has a pure heart.
Pure heart, totally pure heart. And for you to treat somebody like that, that's so inhuman. Yeah.
And by the way, my interaction with him, the first show he did for me, when I said I was tired, I was asleep.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, Stevo akuji until Alipo. As soon as they got the money, in less than 30 minutes,
he was there. Yeah.
And before he left, he said, with your permission, can I leave?
Yeah.
And that, I respect that.
Yeah. That is so that is why it hurts me to see that, because let me tell you, there are so many other occasions that I've sat down and talked with part of the management when they had wrangles and everything.
Yeah.
Advised them, you guys need to do this and do this. The focus is the artist. You see, if it reaches a point whereby your manager can leave you and go to another town to go support a foreign artist coming from Tanzania. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You see him walking around, and opening doors for a foreign artist. Yet your artist is over there without shows.
Yeah.
And it's a high peak season.
Yeah.
It means you've not put the artist's interest first. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think what the guy needs to learn is how to be a leader. Don't be a boss. Yeah. You need to be a leader. If you really have a good, your interest is the artist. Inafaa ionekane, we don't have to. You don't have to convince us. We just have to see it.
Yeah. And I'll give a funny example how I even got into the bus. We had some conflict where everyone looked down to the bus, right?
Yeah.
And as a leader, I was like, you know what, I can ride in any of the cars that we have. I went to the bus, and now everyone wanted to come to the bus.
You are there.
It's just simple things.
Yeah.
Simple things.
It's simple, like, tungebaki hapo to argue nini nani anakaa hapa, mistaki kusiezi panda basi,
which is very petty.
But then I'm like, okay, it's still, it even has a, like a bigger leg room.
True.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, Mavo, from you, like, you know much about Stevo's management. Umekaa pale chini na management ya Stevo.
Yes.
Do you think Stevo gets much? Kwa sababu personally, it's business. We don't expect him to get 100% of what is he gets from the gigs. But do you think he gets something reasonable yenye inaka brand yake? Maybe hata ameenda mahali amepewa 10k. Maybe 10k ama 20 ama 5 ama 1 million. Do you think, kwa sababu niliona Mtumba man alisema even if he gets 5 million from the gig hiyo ya
He will just live with
baada angetoka bure na akakutaga kwa sababu Mavo wewe kuna vitu mingi unaficha.
Ni vile tu mimi I don't sipendangi vita, but I'm gonna be 100 honest, because like I've told you, mimi I don't care about any other person. All right, my interest is Stevo. Okay. So I had to call, I had to talk to Tumbaman and send him because I'm always busy. So I told him to go and pick Stevo and bring him to me. They came to my house. I had a sit down with him, with Tumbaman there. Then Tumbaman went to his house. The situation is not good, and which I'm sure is still not good. I asked Father, I'm telling you, me, I'm a very honest person. I asked Stevo akwaje. Nasikia anaishi place poa nini. But then Tumbaman knows where Stevo lives and how the situation is. So I asked Stevo, do you even know how much you get paid when you go for a show? He doesn't know. Then what percentage did you guys agree that you're gonna be getting? It's a very small percentage.
Did you go through the contract when he signed into MIB?
I didn't go through it, but he told me the percentage.
Can you disclose the percentage?
I don't think I
let's keep
okay,
it.
Is it over 50 or below 50?
Let's just say it's a very small amount.
Below
it's very small. Below half anyway, but very small.
So Stevo anapata chini ya 50%.
He's not the priority. Which means he's not the priority. So the main thing here is we have Stevo as we have interested, like we just want to help him. It's not even wars, we sabotage who, because that's why when we got the friction and everything, we decided not to go for the show. Because now Stevo, we were going there because of Stevo. Why? Because we love him. We were going to support him. The whole crew, 50 people. So it's Stevo at heart.
Okay, so
a lot needs to be done.
So Dogo, you have something to say about
Stevo. So one thing about Stevo, mse ako na poa sana. And I realized that when I met him for the first time for your show, your Kiss TV. And I won't say much because I'm still studying. Tuna study vizuri, we want to know step by step, hadi get all the details. And it's good, this stuff may happen, come already our CEO is around. So we are going to take it very serious, and we will know by details. Of course, tumepata opportunity to interact na managers wao hii time ya shoot. And they're also saying kuna hizo difficulties in how hata na shoot videos nini hakuna pesa, hata au ndo wanatoa pesa kwa mfuko zao. Already your management wana conflict, si ndio? And that's unaona hata wanasema Steve alikuwa anakuwa pushed from the room akienda hiyo show na wanakataa na jalipwa. Na huo ni one of the managers.
Yes, I saw the video.
You saw the video, right? Walikuonyesha. They showed us the video. So unaona like and remember those are ladies, but they have fought. Wamefought hadi waka make sure Stevo kukanyaga hiyo stage before the payment, which is something that we can say thumbs up to them. As the ladies, they fought kama as men, so we are still, I know Des will also meet them now, aongee na wao so that at least apia askie more details on how things have been operating na Stevo. So
unaona nani Stevo anafaa asainiwe CMG ama atoke MIB?
Of course unaona nimefanya collab na on the project, of course CMG as a say on the project that Stevo is part of, and things has to be in order ndo ata release ikuwe fiti and pushing nini. Then also since unasikia Stevo alikama up vizuri and both amependa his pure heart, so of course hizi wanakiumia na nyamazi, so I know he's definitely gonna come through for him and namsaidia where he can.
So bosi, given an opportunity, tuseme sasa Stevo yuko nini, unaweza nini mkaribisha kwa label yako?
I mean, me, I'm open to that. Like a lot of basically a lot of folks who are CMG saizi, signed and not signed. There are folks I'm working with that are not signed. and pretty much bado tuna support. It's more of creating a change, you know, like nimemi watu who, you know, they've gone through a lot, and this is not just, you know, in music, it's just in general. You know, when it comes to running a company or managing people, there has to be a certain way, you know, where every single person within the group feels like they have a say. And Dogo will tell you, there are times when, you know, I'll get on the phone and I'm like, no, you shouldn't have told this person this. You know, you are not better than this person. We are all equal. We help each other to push that. So when we have a project, you know, pretty much the vision that we have at CMG, we'll try to, to make that happen. And that's why places zote tumeenda, you know, the owners come. You know, we love the organization of this group, you know, and these are big places, and that's what, you know, we are trying to foster, you know, within this industry. Like Nico Saidiana, you know, there are stuff I wouldn't do without you, there are stuff I wouldn't do without him, and so many people in this group. So ningekuja hapa ati okay, now we are fighting, we wouldn't have achieved what we've achieved so far. You know, the last 5 months, we're just 5 months old. So for me, I don't care about signing or not signing, but we can work together and do more, you know, than trying to, you know, now say, you know, and there's something that I had that, oh, tutamlipa hiyo pesa. I'm like, you know, instead of paying me, either pay Stevo or put it to the charity. You know, that's the guy who needs the money. I don't need it. You know, so it's something that it's so it touched me, but it can be, you know, it can be solved amicably. It takes someone making a prudent decision and saying that, okay, let me look at the artist's interest and make them feel, you know, basically make them feel worth of their talent. That's all I can say about this, but Akuna, you know, there's no sabotage.
Amazing. So Mavo, tukimalizia, wewe una shida na MIB?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally.
Just like I said, me, I don't have anything personal with MIB. Mimi interest yangu ni Stevo.
Okay. Simple boy anaongea na nini client next.
So it's Stevo's interest ndio iko mbele. So story na MIB kwa gani, no, I don't have us, like we are about work, like Lucy amesema tunataka create change, you know. And we've worked, we have contracts that we put together and all that, so we just want to work.
And managers zote wakisema you have been doing him some audios for free. Amazing.
I think so.
That's great.
I've been supporting Stevo all along. There's nothing, they can tell you, I've never asked for a shilling. I'm the person who brought the video director. Okay? From the first song I did to him, I brought Trey Jewels on board, and I talked to him and I told him, bro, we want to do this thing with you together. Let's come help this boy. Then he was like, no, if it's him, let's work together. You know, he's my friend, I work with him. So he just had, you know, issues with the guy, Akakosana. Then he called and told me, I think from now on I will not do those videos. The guy is disrespecting me and all that, you know.
The management?
Vaga. So he pulled out. There was this guy who used to...
Was he paying for the videos?
No, bro.
Trey alikuwa anajitolea?
Hakuwa analipwa.
Okay.
Hakuwa anajitolea tu. So he pulled out and all that, you know. So me, with MIB, whatever, no, that's not my concern. Like I told you, me, I don't do, you know, online fights and all that. I'm never there, and that's why I've stayed like for right now. This like 3 years, since my brand, you know, became big. You'll never find me in those petty internet wars. We are all about work, and that is our main agenda 2023. We are about to be start.
Wacha tungoje Stevo ni kama naongea na client next.
Hata ma managers wawili naona huko.
Manager wakuja
hapa. Gift. Lois.
Wameanza kukunywa hiyo do umewatumia. Wameanza kunywa pesa ya msanii.
Ficheni tumbler.
Wanasema mumeanza ku
I think this side is better. Okay.
Dogo ita msanii asalimie watu. So huyu anaitwa Gift, alafu huyu anaitwa Lois. Lois unaonekana shingo peke yake.
Wallahi kuna jua, ni penye na glow sana sasa.
Chora saba hizi uonekane hapa. So tuko na bosi hapa na mafans wanasema ati mnataka kuachilia msanii aende CMG. Talent manager.
I know that life here.
Inakuchapa white inama hivi ndio basi hivyo. Usiogope Mavo.
Kwa nini usiogope?
Wife yake si mkali.
Usiogope.
Wewe. Ameanza scandal.
Hebu tu confirm hiyo story kwanza.
Me I'd stay. Whatever makes the artist happy, I am in for that.
Kwa sababu jana kidogo naona amevuta manager mmoja kazi.
Okay. Okay, this is the thing. Acha niongee kwa sababu I'm the one who brought Stevo to MIB.
So you are the nini? You are
yes.
the source. You are the source.
So initially tulisema the interest of the artist comes first. Ikifika point enye unafeel kama manager kujiweka wa kwanza, hapo ndo tunakosana. Hata tukisema saizi if Stevo wants to work with CMG and at the end of the day they don't put him first, tutakosana. Unaona? Like it's always about the artist then the other things zinafuata. So lakini kama haifanyiki hivyo, hapo ndo tunakosania.
Karibu tukosane by the way. Sema Stevo hata show up. Hata kunipa. Dogo akani stress mbaya. Nikaamka. Akaniambia bei, nikasema ungeilipa.
That's reasonable. I mean, Dogo, what do you mean? Umeweka msichana siku mzima hapa because of that. How could you do that?
So kwa wale wana watch na wanataka collab na Stevo, how much do you charge for a collab?
Well, it depends. Ndio tuko na red card, so wakitaka wanaweza reach out wapewe red card. But pia haiwezi fanya na collab na kila mtu. Lazima tuangalie apart from the money part, which other value is he getting.
All right. So bosi, hawa tunika balance ya nani imebaki. So msanii baada anataka road trip ama cause bosi hapa ananiambia anataka kulipa ndege msanii afike airport apige picha hapo na mandege nini wase waseme amerudi na basi nini.
Mimi hakuna shida. So kuna mandege but hatutabook ndege, tunachapa road trip.
Mpaka Kanairo.
More fun. Hatuna basi leo, basi lituacha.
Unasema Otange ishaenda.
So tutaenda tu pole kitaratibu vile tulivyosema.
So ite msanii asalimie watu hapa ana make booking sahi peke yake.
Ana make calls na
masimu ni mengi.
Baby girl. Kichuna mangongingo. Freshi barida. So guys, that's it. Thanks so much for your time.
Acha salimia asiseme ati Stevo alirudi na basi. Yuko hapa.
Ako mapenzi, yuko mahali pale, huko anaongea na watu wake huko.
Yana baby.
Lakini ukiweka kamera juu sionyeshe pool. Tuonyeshe tuko hapa North Coast kwa rooftop.
Kwa rooftop.
Ndio msanii ako kwa call. Msanii ako kwa call. Stevo anaongea na landlord. Naongea na landlord. Landlord amereceive do. Stevo simple boy. Stevo simple boy.
Naam.
Uko sawa? Salimia mafans hapo kidogo.
Mafans wangu mazee nawashukuru sana kwa hiyo support yenye manipa na Mungu abariki. So unajua kuna ngoma nyingine hapa nimepostiwa inaitwa Mke Mwema. Kuna Mke Mwema si imepostiwa bila sikujua, lakini pia ni sawa tu naye. Inapendezwa. Sawa, nashukuru. So mnashukuru, so kuna tumepata solution. Samara Mwema amesema hiyo bili yenye ifani nipewe kwa hiyo show ya Ruga, amelipa. So mambo iko welo sio? Ndio maana yake
mfuko imenona. Na wanasema utarudi na ndege ama na barabara?
Tarudi na private car.
Ndege ni siku ingine. Hiyo pesa ya ndege upewe, bosi mpe hiyo pesa ya ndege.
Lakini dereva anasemanga hiyo ni ndege ya chini. Ndio,
asante sana. So MIB management tunaweza wish mafans happy new year. We expect nini 2023?
Album. Ngoja hata si album kwanza. Less drama because I mean tuko very competent. We are a very professional team. Yes. And tunaweza washua that for us it's always about the artist first. So as we go into the new year, know that tutaput Stevo mbele as we have always done. And anyone who feels like haizi andamana na hiyo, then we can't work together. As simple as that. Hakuna haja tukue drama after drama social media tukichomeana na people don't want to comply. So just make 2023 easy for us and easier for the artists. So other than that, happy new year.
So Nata, to correct, the next time you use as simple as, don't say as simple as that. Say as simple as Stevo.
As simple as Stevo.
Yeah, it's the new phrase. Dogo skills. My fans waambie Katas on behalf of CMG wa wish happy new year.
On behalf of CMG, first I appreciate CMG for supporting the collab.
Yeah.
Happy to support Stevo each time. And we wish you guys a happy new year and a prosperous 2023.
We expect nini?
Of course, kuna 2 albums that we are hyping right now. Kuna Tena, inaitwa Teaser. Sina bosi.
Teaser.
Then kuna Paradise.
Hapo Mavo yuko hapo amecheza kaa yeye.
Amekuja na lugha ya Ohangla. Ndio, bosi wa wish happy new year basi.
So happy new year. So leo tunatoka Mombasa. Stevo ataenda kusalimia mafans wetu wengine hapo kidogo before ende alale hapo Blackstar. So kama una mpango pitia huko.
Hawana, waambie tuwapitie.
Wakuja wavuke mwaka pale. Mavo on the beat.
Yes sir.
Mafans will expect nini manze wa wish happy new year?
Happy new year. Watu wavuke, watu washerehekee responsibly. And tukishavuka mwaka kazi ianze. Hamna, washasema hamna mpango, so ukuje Black Stars leo usiku tuvuke pamoja.
Manyota nyeusi vile Stevo angeita.
Nyota nyeusi.
Tupende pale kwa nyota nyeusi ama manyota nyeusi pale. Tukuje tulonge. Tufanye makekes na majambo sausia.
Ndio manake. Loise.
Happy new year. But bado kazi inaendelea hata kama tunarukisha mwaka na tupatane Blackstar. Venye tu tumesema we know you don't have plans. Msene kujifunika kwa blanketi pale Blackstar inabamba. Hiyo ndio inabamba sasa. Hii ingine ibambi. So see you guys.
Ndio hivyo.
Ndio manake.
So guys, and behind the camera is Chris Brown. I wish you a happy new year.